Chat. You can now pin a message on the top of your chat for viewers to read. Got it. We've been doing this. Thanks for the heads up. All right. Oh my goodness, I got fuzz. Fuzz. Probably from one of my eaten pillows. That's Sci Guy ate. Okay. Let me just remove this blanket. Because sitting on it. Okay, that's good. Okay, hope everybody's doing well today. It's going to be like 80 degrees here today. Or it is 80 degrees. I don't know. It might be 80 degrees right now. I haven't been outside in a minute. Where are my cards? Here we go. Okay. First person here is Anna for general. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon. You may be thinking about starting a side business, side project, side hustle. If you decided to do so, it would be successful. You've had choices and options coming in around social activity this spring, and you may be planning a road trip. Not bad. Nat, general. You have money coming in, and you may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Teamwork is favored. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you may be spending time with a Virgo. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead to success around like work, school, or business. Life could change for you for the better quickly. A Taurus enters. If you're thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, you would be successful. You have a wish here that comes true. Pretty good. Hi, Zara. Let me get this phone. Okay. A. Hamilton, general. Negativity moves into the past, and life could change for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward around like a career. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. You may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you have some money headed your way. Pretty good. Lily, has Andre thought about me? We haven't spoken in a couple of days. I know he's busy with moving to Spain this week. Miss hearing from him. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think you've crossed his mind. Mary, it's true. He's sleeping. He's out there sleeping. LA, is it over with G? Is it over with G? person still shows up around you. If you want things to be done, you might have to lay down the law and set boundaries, but otherwise this person is still around. Koala. Will H end up staying in Canada because of me? I don't think so. It's not coming up strong enough for me to say yes. There's a very slight chance. I don't believe so. Red, general. Life could change for you for the better quickly, and you have growth, change, and transformation coming in that's bringing you to a place of feeling relief around work, school, or business. A Scorpio enters. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and areas of your life that have been stuck and stagnant should start to move forward. Maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Listen to your intuition, and the hard work that you put into work, school, or business pays off. Amber, general for my birthday week. Oh, happy birthday. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And with the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan. You may reconnect with somebody from your past or run into somebody that you haven't seen in a while. Teamwork is favored. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Pretty good. Lily, do you see that Andre knows I'm a little sad about the Spain thing? Happy for him, but I'm a little sad. Yeah, I think he knows, but I think if you were to bring it up to him, he's going to say that you knew about it before you guys got involved. So I don't think that, I don't think that if you were to bring it up to him, I don't think that he's going to, you might not get a whole lot of compassion out of him because he may tell you, but you knew that these were my plans. So being upset about it, it's like you knew that it was coming. Yeah, but I do think he knows. Char, love. You have a wish that comes true around things moving forward towards success. If you're not with anyone, you said you're single, you've got water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Pisces comes up strongest, but water sign comes in. The world is at your feet. Next relationship should be quite passionate, grounded, and stable with long-term potential. You also have an Aries here, and life could change for you for the better quickly. If it is a water sign that comes in, the Emperor card could be that the person's a little bit older than you, or they may hold a position of authority. But looks pretty good. Be wise, general. Be wise, general. With the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest new opportunities, and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. You've got money coming in, maybe paying off a bill of debt or a loan. The hard work that you put in to work, school, or business pays off. You're not looking back on the past, and you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. T-Vet, will I somehow find a way to withdraw my retirement? As of right now, my employer won't allow withdrawals. You should be able to withdraw from your retirement. Is it a 401k? You should be able to do that. Let's see. Yeah, you should be able to do that. You got success coming in around that. I don't know what kind of bullshit that is. Danny, energy of our Aries towards me. It's a little slow. Slow, stagnant, neutral. Not bad. It's just a little neutral. Like, not here nor there kind of a thing. Maggie, love. Maggie, love. Got success coming in around love when you express your wants and needs. You could be spending time with a Capricorn or a Leo. And life moves forward towards greener pastures with perseverance. Pretty good. Lily, do you see him out of my life long term, or you see communication and do you want to stay in contact with him? I'm just distancing myself. I think you could stay in contact with him. Yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem. Sianta, General. Might be planning a road trip. Got some new people coming in. Negativity is moving into the past. Life is coming into balance. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest more money. You have a Sagittarius coming in, a Taurus coming in, and also a Cancer. See, but I work for the state. It's an IRA. Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. I think you're going to be able to do something because you got the success card. So I don't know if you got to talk to somebody that maybe could help you with it, like a lawyer or something like that. I don't know. But I think you could be successful. Anonymous, General. Okay, with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. And a disappointment is healing and moving into the past. You have a new journey on the horizon. It looks like you could be spending time with the Sagittarius, maybe feeling a little bit more grounded around finances, and cause for celebration comes in around money coming in. Listen to your intuition. And you may feel relief around finances improving. Pretty good. Pretty good. Koala, does H love me? I don't see this person as being in love at the moment. I don't know what your relationship is with this person. Karina, Z, and me. Things look a little slower, like there may be distance between the two of you. You got the Two of Cups and the Lovers are both in reverse, which can indicate that there is an issue around this relationship. And the Three of Cups in reverse can indicate that there may be a third party interfering. I don't know where you guys are in this relationship, but I would definitely suggest discussing where you're at, because it looks like the two of you might not be on the same page right now. Sundry, General. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in, or more of it. Could be feeling a little bit more financially secure, maybe spending time with a Scorpio, and a wish comes true. Listen to your intuition. A Pisces and a Leo enter, also a Capricorn, and a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relief. Listen to your intuition, and feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Julie, I did it. Did I do it right? You did it right, and it was fine, right? Call it general love reading. You could hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on, but there may be a disappointment around love that you may be dealing with on the horizon, or maybe right now. If you've been feeling lately like things have been stuck or stagnant, you might make a decision to cut away people, places, and things that are no longer serving you, and then success comes in. Expressing your wants and needs around love could be bringing in, could make things move forward, and disconnecting from people, places, and things that no longer serve you you could start a new journey. You have Capricorn coming in, you have a Leo coming in. Being guided by the divine towards greener pastures, listen to your intuition, express your wants and needs, and your love life could move forward this spring. I did, yeah, I'm single. What is coming towards me in love for May? Okay, if you're not with anyone right now, you could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or somebody new could come in out of the clear blue sky. It looks like a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition, and you have long-term commitment possible with an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and a new journey may begin in the month of May. Mary, anything good coming my way? Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and a new journey begins that could be bringing in more money. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. That leads to more money coming in. The world is at your feet. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. Listen to your intuition. A Pisces enters, and so does an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Lily, general for love. Have I got anything interesting coming in? You have a Leo coming in. You have new beginnings on the horizon. Exploring your options could lead to success and cause for celebration. A Libra comes in. You're not looking back on the past. Life changes for you for the better quickly. You also could have Sagittarius coming, and I'm sorry, an Aries coming in. New love, how would P react if I ask why he's so reserved to me and why he's changed towards me? you wouldn't get much of a response. He probably wouldn't give you much of an answer. He may turn it back on you and tell you that that's not true. He hasn't. Brianna, me and Jay Sagittarius. Perseverance pays off, and if you've been feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Communication comes in or communication picks up. You should be spending time together, and you may feel relief around things functioning well between the two of you. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs. He has changed, and I don't understand why he would deny it, because he's not going to want to explain it. He may just tell you that, no, everything's fine. Nothing's changed. Everything's okay. Beautiful one. M's current intentions regarding the money that D left for us. Well, this person is slow, out of balance, and a little upside down. So if this person is in charge of that money, they may be trying to hold on to it for as long as they can, but they're not going to be able to. They're going to have to turn it over. Julie, do you see what I did today working for my intention? Yes, I think it will. Jay, how is Brianna Aries feeling around the fight that we've been having? No communication. Pretty upset. But there's communication coming in, and things should be functioning better on the horizon. But right now, she could be feeling weak, upset, and she may be taking some time to herself. I would say she's just not thrilled with the way things are right now. Olivia for today. Okay, you've got something nice happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, entertaining your home, whatever it is, it's positive. You've got a Virgo around. You've got a Scorpio around. Slow and steady wins the race, but the Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and you're no longer holding yourself back. You may be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Simra, my bathroom light isn't fixed, and my landlord hasn't replied to my messages I sent this morning. When will I get the damn light fixed? It's frustrating because he's out of the country. Oh, shit. Yeah, but he can't go out of the country and not take care of his shit. Somebody's got to be there left in charge. I mean, it shows that you're going to get that light fixed. Like, I'm going to say maybe within the next 2 days. Somebody's got to get back to you. It's ridiculous. CT, I've been feeling uneasy and anxious a lot these days. I don't know if I feel like people are turning against me. I'm worried. Can I get over it? Okay, there's your anxiety. The anxiety is starting to move into the past, so that's good. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Life is going to move forward and it's going to pass. You know what it is? It's like you can't trust people because they tend to be very fickle, right? So I think that being cautious with who you trust is smart, because people are not trustworthy. They're fickle. I don't think that you have people conspiring against you if that's what you're worried about. But being a little bit cautious is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Pallavi, love. New beginning on the horizon that brings in cause for celebration. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around love. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Life comes into balance. Negativity moves into the past. With the Magician, you've got the ability to manifest it. Now, slow and steady wins the race, but you've got happiness coming in around love. Con for this week. Listen to your intuition and a wish comes true. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You've got a Leo, a Pisces, and an Aquarius around. Maybe feeling a little bit more stable around finances. Old wounds heal and move into the past. A Libra enters. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. CG, will Saturn contact me or is it over? I don't see all that much happening here. If you want to speak to him, I would reach out. I would reach out to him. Sarah, will I get the job at the Learning Cloud? I still haven't heard from them. I would give them a call. I think you're going to get the job. Liz, for today. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past, and anything that has been stuck or stagnant should start to move forward. You've got, listen to your intuition. If you're undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. And you could be, got a disappointment, healing, and moving into the past. Maybe spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. G-star for the next 24. You've got cause for celebration coming in around life moving forward. You'll walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And you may be working on a side business, side project, side hustle. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and success is coming in around work, school, or business. Liz, love general. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition, but things move forward towards greener pastures with a water sign. If you're already with someone and they're not a water sign, your relationship would be moving forward and it would be functioning very well. You also have a Taurus around. Explore your options could lead to success and happiness around love. Not bad. Dakota, money reading for May. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Money comes in, perseverance pays off. In the month of May, you may have a moment where you're feeling like you're stretched a little bit too thin or you're worried, but you're going to make it through because you're making decisions that push things forward and a wish comes true. Ruchi, romance coming in. Perseverance pays off around romance and new beginnings around the horizon, possibly with a Sagittarius or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Your luck is about to change for the better quickly. Things move forward towards greener pastures and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Pretty good. Pretty good. Anthony, why haven't I heard from Uncle T for my job application process in M Company? Because it's slow. They're not there yet. Things are slow, and you might find that to be disappointing, but it'll happen in its own time through divine guidance. It's not bad, it's just a little delayed. The brightest day is Angie in my life seeing another man. I don't believe so. No, I don't think she's seeing anybody else. Brianna Willis, energy between Colby and I. Kind, caring, sincere, mutual, stable. Pretty good. Lucky for today. Perseverance pays off and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Things could actually change for you today for the better very quick. You might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with the Gemini, listening to your intuition. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Dahia, do I have a love marriage or arranged marriage? You got a good shot at both. As of right now, love comes up a little bit stronger. Bacon, are the Leo and M Sagittarius in the next 3 weeks? Okay, things are looking pretty good. Well functioning, well balanced. Empress is bringing in love and money and more of it. Things move forward towards greener pastures through divine guidance. Energy is kind, sincere, and stable. Stephanie, general. Capricorn comes in and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Success comes in around work, school, or business. A Leo may be coming in, and also water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward towards greener pastures, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and Aries enters. Cool Libra, love reading for the end of the year. Perseverance pays off and things move forward. Listen to your intuition and explore your options. You've got a Virgo, a Libra, and a Scorpio here. You've got happiness that comes in around love and a committed relationship if that's what you're looking for. If you're not with anyone right now, explore your options. Could lead you to success. Jin, any good news about job application this week? Let's see. That could be possible. You have a wish that comes true. Life is coming into balance. Teamwork is favored. Things are moving forward towards greener pastures through perseverance. I wouldn't be surprised if you heard something this week. Dr. Sony, general for my mom's emotional health. She seems to be feeling ambitious and she should be able to accomplish whatever she sets her mind to. She's got cause for celebration comes in around things moving forward and perseverance around emotional and health. Like, if she's putting in effort, she'll see success. And that's what it looks like is happening here. New beginnings are on the horizon. The weight of the world slips off her shoulders and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. She's got a new journey on the horizon too. Looks pretty good. Starfall, love. You've got success that comes in around love. And you may have choices and options. You're no longer holding yourself back. You could be exploring choices. You've got an Aries here. You also have a Scorpio. Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your love life. A Leo enters. Success comes in with long-term commitment possible around your next connection. Pretty good. Pretty good. Simran, why is my landlord being sick as a prick? My apartment washer clean. When I first moved in, I had to pay half for the cleaning expense. My laundry machine was broken, and I had to wait a month. Just seems to put things off for as long as he can. And if it's not a priority to be fixed or something that's like a immediate danger, I don't think that, you know, like he'll get to it when he gets to it. That's just how his attitude is. Should I tell my dad to talk to the landlord? Well, the thing is that if you as a girl take that attitude, then you're always going to find yourself needing a man to fight your battles. So I would say no, don't go to anybody else. You're an adult. You live there. You rented the place. You handle it. If you wanted your father to do it, then that means every time you get faced with a problem, you're going to have him go do it for you, you know, because it's good. Like, you're not learning the lesson then. So the lesson is going to show up again with everything. That's just the way life is. That's the way the universe works. So I would suggest handling it yourself. Kuchu, how is S feeling after the argument? No contact. Annoyed, distant, pissed, aggravated. I would say this person's not in the best space right now. Tanya, general for this week. You could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You're no longer holding yourself back. You're listening to your intuition, and life is coming into balance. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. Something happens that makes you happy around like work, school, or business. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and you're no longer feeling stuck or stagnant. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever it is you set your mind to. Pretty good. Comment, will I receive A's mail? Will I receive A's mail? Yes, I think you will. Vaishali, what should I be focusing on this week? What should I be focusing on this week? Work, school, or business, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward. Look forward, not back. Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Brenda, with Eric Vallis, I messaged him. What did he think about the message I sent him? What's coming up for us today? He hasn't replied. He'll reply. There's communication coming in. You should hear from him, but other than that, I don't see much else happening. He may be a little irritated by the message. I don't know what you said to him, but it looks like he's feeling like annoyed by it, or like something about it may have annoyed him. Tanya, love coming in. Yep, you have long-term potential around your next relationship that should be well-functioning, and it may be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Don't be afraid to explore your options, because you do have options coming in. But if you're looking for a committed relationship, you might be entering one with a fire sign. And it may be sometime early summer. Cinnamon for the rest of the day. Teamwork is favored, and you could be spending time with a Cancer. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. The world is at your feet. You could be spending time with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may be planning travel. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and anxiety is easing and moving into the past. That's pretty good. Butterfly. Any messages that I need to know about in love? Okay, let's see. When it comes to love, you've got communication coming in from somebody that you're hoping to hear from that brings in happiness. If there's nobody that you're hoping to hear from, somebody new may be coming in out of the blue that brings in happiness and romance. Teamwork is favored. Life moves forward towards greener pastures, and a wish comes true. It looks like it's going to be new energy if you're not with anyone right now, because you're moving forward, not backwards. You've got the world at your feet, and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around potential connections, because things could move forward pretty easily for you. Simran, will my landlord pay for the premium service package since he's usually out of the country, and if he pays, the maintenance team will assist? I think he will pay for it. Twin flames, gentle for career. Career is strengthening and moving forward, and you might have choices and options. Listen to your intuition, feeling grounded and stable, and relief around life moving forward. Negativity is moving into the past. You may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Side note. New job or business opportunities on the horizon that could be bringing in more money, making you feel better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Sim on the maintenance team emailed him saying that they'll help if he pays for the package. I even contacted his daughter. I think he'll do it. I think he'll do it. Cinnamon, will I hear from housing vouchers soon in regards to my application being approved? Yes, I think you will hear something soon. Comment, should I take T's warning seriously, or is it nothing serious? I would take it seriously. I don't know what it is, but the cards say yes, it's serious. Brenda, what's coming between Eric Vallis and I for the week? Communication is either coming in or picking up. Perseverance pays off. You may be spending time together. Listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Tanya, A, the Aries' next move or intentions. Communication comes in, is going to be looking to spend time together, and things should start to function better between you and him. Got a love offer coming in around things moving forward. Pretty good. Okay, I got to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I see you, Cyrus. That's a good boy, even though you got hair all over my bed. Comment, are T's warnings related to my professional project, or is it something else? Okay, I don't know what it is, but the way it reads is like the warnings aren't like specific to something that you did. It's just something to be cautious of, if that makes any sense. Titty Bamba, why did Kay try to bring me up as some shit Sunday? Okay, this person is feeling frustrated and stuck in their own life, and for whatever reason, I don't know what your relationship is with this person, they're looking to blame you. Or, yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but it's like they're not taking responsibility. They're pointing the finger at you. How did most of my friends take this? They may think it's bullshit. Simran, what will AW grade my intervention toolbox assignment if I submit it before midnight, percentage-wise? Okay, I don't know exactly, but it looks like it may be somewhere in the high 70s, low 80s. Julie, how would the double date go to the bowling alley this coming Saturday? It should go well. It should go very well. It looks like it would be a good time. Unbreakable General. Negativity moves into the past and life changes for the better quickly. You have a wish that comes true and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but Aquarius comes up strongest. You've got teamwork is favored. The world is at your feet. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and money is coming in. Pretty good. Brenda, general from now until Wednesday. General from now until Wednesday. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you may be feeling happy and content around work, school, or business, like better compensated, better respected. Listen to your intuition and things move forward. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Slow and steady wins the race, but you've got success and relief coming in around finances improving. Not bad. Not bad. In her power, general for this week. Stepping into your strength and self-confidence, life moves forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it'll serve you well. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you're waiting on. You're no longer looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Simran, if I request MK for a Zoom meeting and tell her how me and BM Libra need an extension for the group project and reflections until Friday, how will they respond? I think they'll give it to you. I think they'll give you the extension. Comment, why was P disappointed? Why was P disappointed? Okay, I don't know what we're talking about here, but it shows that they were expecting more, thought that being guided by the divine was taking them towards success and that things were going to move forward quicker, and may have felt like it wasn't what they expected. Yeah, may have felt like they deserved better, or they were expecting more. It wasn't enough. Tanya, my coworker, has she figured out that I know she's full of shit and don't come at me with gossip? I've peeped her whole card out long ago, fake ass bitch. Oh shit. Yeah, I think that she knows you got her number. Yeah, I think that she's aware. I answered for you already. Yolanda, general. It looks like you've got a new beginning on the horizon, and you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on that brings in happiness. Solution to a problem is in front of you before the end of May. You'll figure it out, and teamwork is favored. You could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal. Money comes in, and you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Pertinacity. I expected the job I interviewed for on Friday to contact me today, but they didn't. The job is starting on the 2nd of May. Will I get the job? Well, we've got a 70% chance, yes, you will get the job. Let's see what happens. So remember, will they extend it to Friday? They originally said Tuesday, but until Tuesday won't be enough time for us to complete everything. We're trying our best with the amount of time we have. They already extended it once. I'm not convinced they're going to extend it again. I saw an extension. I don't think that they're going to give you 2 extensions. Can't hurt to try, though. I'm telling you, you got her number and her area code. Yep. Yep. Girly, general for the next 7 days. You've got choices and options that come in around work, school, or business. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well, making decisions that push life forward. With the Fool, you've got a new journey on the horizon, or something out of the blue, fun and exciting may happen. Happiness comes out over your career, and you could get good news around the job. Solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the 7 days, you'll figure it out. Girly, love. Perseverance pays off, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. You're actually headed towards the 10 Cups being full, and you do have a committed relationship coming in sometime, maybe over the summer. And it could be with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or maybe Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, because you should have choices and options that come in around love. Not bad, not bad. And my sister M refuses to let her sister-in-law N stay at her house for the vacation 5 weeks, and her husband S is insisting to bring his sister over. What do you see? Oh, shit. Well, the sister's coming. I believe the sister is coming. So there may be a lot of fighting and arguing about it, but I think that the sister is going to end up there. Comment, how will things go for P after the disappointment? New beginning is on the horizon that leads to success. The world is at this person's feet. Feeling ambitious, they'll be able to accomplish whatever they set their mind to. That disappointment is healing. It's moving into the past, and life is moving forward. Twin Flames, general. Have choices and options that come in around social activity, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward and the wish is coming true. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past, and money comes in. Pretty good. Simran, I want to know if the extension would be provided until Friday. Would MK give the opportunity, or is it too late? You already asked them for an extension, and they've already given it to you. Am I right? And now you want another one. I don't think they're going to extend it. I don't think that they're going to give you 2. So if this was not the original date, like if they said, okay, I'll give you till Tuesday, but everything was really already previously expected, I don't think they're going to extend it again. So that's my question. Did you already get an extension? If you already got an extension, I would not expect another one, because it doesn't look like you'll get it. Infinity, are Leo and I going to get together romantically this year? I don't think so. I don't see a whole lot of romance around this connection. It doesn't look like the two of you are on the same page with things. Aries, what will T's next action be towards D? Things look a little slow, but there should be communication that comes in, probably through text message. And Lourdes, work for the month of May. Work for the month of May. You have a wish that comes true. Teamwork is favored. Success comes in. Feeling like life has come back into balance and better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. It looks good. Comment, do you see satisfaction on my part regarding the timing of the evolution? Or do you see some form of disappointment for me as well? I don't see you getting disappointed. It looks like you're moving forward. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Tanya, coworkers ask what make her think that it's cool to gossip, especially this one guy she talks shit about, and then I saw her hug him like it was her best friend, and I wanted to yell at, oh, don't trust her. People think it's cool. You know what it is? Okay, so she thinks, I mean, it's like low vibrational bullshit. It's like, if I know gossip, because gossip attracts people, right? Like people read the Inquirer. Why? Because it's garbage. It's gossip. But she thinks that if she knows gossip and she tells it to somebody, that person will respect her. But she's phony and she gossips about everyone, and probably half of it isn't even true. But she thinks that like she's smarter than everyone and that everybody likes her and everybody's going to come to her looking for, what's the latest juice. And you got to watch out for people like that, because why do you care? Like, why do you want to know gossip? Why do you want to hear bad things that are happening in people's lives? Why do you want to know that? I mean, does it make you feel better about yourself? I don't get it. I don't want to know. Don't tell me anything that I'm going to have to, like, I don't want to hear it. But there are people that want to hear it. Why? They think they're smart and popular, and it's not true. Comment, juicy satisfaction. Oh, I did that one. Tanya, coworkers S, what makes her think? Oh, I just did that one. Okay. Simran, general for the next 48 hours. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. And I bet you that light's going to get fixed within the next 48 hours because something is happening around the home. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Titty Bamba, what was the impression that I gave W and their wife? Maybe thought that you were like grounded and stable, smart, intelligent, down to earth, kind-hearted, caring, a sincere person. Pretty good. Red, just busted my mom in a lie. How is she feeling? Oh my God. Unsuccessful. Yeah. And maybe even a little disrespected. How do you like that? She feels disrespected. Meanwhile, she's the one that got caught lying. Yeah, now she feels a little stupid. Titty Papa, work general for the next 2 weeks. For the next 2 weeks, lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business pays off. You can have choices and options come in around social activity. And with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you may have money coming in. Liz, how are things going with Mr. B and W? How are things going with Mr. B and W? Okay, grounded, stable, down to earth, well balanced. I would say things are going pretty well. Shania, how did Mr. Y think and feel I did my presentation? Good. May have felt like you were grounded and stable, smart, intelligent, down to earth, strong, and confident. Ladybug, how can I focus on getting things done around the house? Make a list and a schedule and stick to it. Things move forward towards greener pastures when you stay on a schedule and you make a list. One thing at a time. Girlie, did I do something to set my supervisor off because she's following me around again and power tripping? What's her deal? Why can't these people just leave me alone and let me work? Oddly enough, it has nothing to do with you and it has everything to do with her. Somebody else has upset her, and I don't even know if it's a work-related thing. It may be something that happened outside of work and where she feels she lacks control, so she's bringing it into work and trying to micromanage the situation because she feels like she has the authority to do that. So I would just try to ignore it. Mega, love with R, what's coming? Communication comes in, but other than that, things are looking a little bit slow, and that may make you feel a little out of balance or a little negative. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation, especially if you want things to move forward. Amen. Upcoming week with O. That communication coming in, and don't be afraid to lay down the law, set boundaries if you need to, or express your wants and needs. Other than communication, things look a little slow. Emily, general for the upcoming 3 days. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you may be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. You have money coming in. You're being guided by the divine towards greener pastures. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Butterfly, me and Pisces man this week. Things look a little bit slow, but there is communication here. Communication looks good, but other than that, I don't see all that much happening. Mrs. H, May General. Maybe working on a side business, side project, side hustle that brings in extra money. Life changes for you for the better quickly. You have a wish that comes true. You could be spending time with a Scorpio. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and a wish comes true. You could be planning travel. Kanchan. The laborers we had for the wall finishing work gives off a weird energy that they're pissed off. Is that true? I don't think that they're pissed off. News. When will I get the news of my car? I'm going to say maybe within the next 4 or 5 days. Pretty soon, I think. Girly, what do I need to know right now? Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and so is a disappointment. Something happens in the month of May that makes you happy, and you may be working on a creative project or creative hobby. Something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Maybe spending time with the Capricorn. Listen to your intuition. Mustafa, general reading. Slow and steady wins the race, but old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and that helps the weight of the world to slip off your shoulders. New beginnings are on the horizon that could be bringing in more money, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back to you and pays off. Walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you, and you have a Cancer that enters, and also a Gemini. You could be planning a road trip. Simran, why did HB Sagittarius ask GB Pisces lately why they don't come to their house and why their sons are rude? Nosy backstabbers. It's like they act oblivious, so we feel guilty to not want to be in contact with them. Because they don't think that they've done anything wrong. They don't think that they've done anything wrong. So if you don't tell this person, hey, listen, I'm not coming to your house because I don't like your son, or I don't want to be associated with those people, they're going to continue to think that you want to, that you guys are friends or whatever the circumstances. If you don't like them, then I would just tell them, like, I just don't have time for this. But it's like if you're friends with somebody or your family or whatever it is, like say my one friend Rachel, who I see kind of often, like maybe I see her a couple of times a month. if I don't tell her I'm not going to see her anymore, she's going to expect to see me because we see each other a lot. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't say, listen, I'm not doing this anymore because I don't like X, Y, and Z, the other person's going to expect that you're going to come because that's what was always done in the past. So what happened? If somebody is doing something wrong or you don't like it, you have to tell them because they don't know. Like, some people are nosy. That's just how they are. They don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, like, we got nosy neighbors that want to know shit. Like, they don't think that there's anything wrong with that. If they thought that there was something wrong with it, they wouldn't do it. So, yeah, you're going to keep getting questions. Because you just get, like, just saying I'm busy is an excuse. It's not going to end the situation. It's going to continue. Lose, general. You've got Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Could be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Negativity moves into the past. Anxiety is easing. Life moves forward towards greener pastures, and you could have some romance heating up, possibly with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or maybe even an Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past. A Virgo is around, and you may be planning travel. Pretty good. HB Sagittarius is our aunt, and our family's always had drama since childhood. They disrespect us and expect us to still be friendly with them. Yes, but then you have to say to them, I don't want you in my life. Like, if you don't say that to them, they don't think there's anything wrong. Like, my uncle and I, we don't speak anymore because there was a large sum of inheritance that he stole. So he knows what he did, so he doesn't call. But if we pretended like everything was okay and we didn't say, hey, fuckface, then we would still be involved with those people. But we were like, no, like, I don't want you in my life. You fucking stole you stole my mother's inheritance. You see what I'm saying? If you don't tell people or cut people out of your life, you can't expect them to figure it out. That they're not going to figure it out. So you have to say to this person, I don't want you in my life. I'm not doing this anymore. Go away. And then they'll get the hint. But if you just give excuses, they're going to just keep coming around with excuses, especially if they think, and I'm getting the idea that they think that they could push you and your family around because it's been done before. Like, they're not going to wake up tomorrow and say, oh, we're wrong. They don't think that they're wrong. They don't think that they're wrong. So you can't think that they're going to wake up and say, oh, well, we've really treated them poorly, so that's why they don't want us around. They don't think that. Titty-bamba, how does Kay feel when they saw me? How did Kay feel when they saw me? Stupid. Why did they feel stupid or embarrassed? They did something dumb. They did something dumb, and you found out about it? That's what happened. Lose, when could I be changing roles? I could be sometime this summer. Alex, narcissistic people never think to do anything wrong. It's true. It's true. And you know what? That's my grandmother's son. Remember the grandmother that I always say I think had narcissistic personality disorder, but they diagnosed her years ago as bipolar? This is her son. And I think that the two of them were very, very, very much alike. And they don't think that they've done anything wrong. Yeah, we did. We didn't, no, you can't hint to people because they don't get it. They don't get it. What my uncle did was deliberate, right? He deliberately took over my grandmother's bank account because in his head, that was his mother and he deserved it. That's how he's thinking, okay? He's not thinking that the way that life happens is you have a parent, right? And then that parent has two children. Most of the time, the parents die. And the children are left everything. Unfortunately, my mother died long before my grandmother did. So what my mother should have inherited, my brother and I should have gotten. But we didn't because he took over her bank accounts. And my grandmother, thinking that he was wonderful, let him do it. So did we say, did we hint at it? No. We said, you're a fucking asshole. And that was it. And I don't think my grandmother died. I think she died in 2013. I don't know because nobody told me that she died. I found out after the fact. So I have not spoken to him since he moved my grandmother out of her house, which I think my nephew was a year and a half old, and he's going to be 15 in June. So that's the last time I spoke to him, and I'll never speak to him again. There is no reason to keep people like that in your life. So how am I going to hint to him? Am I going to still go to his house on Christmas? No. Am I going to buy him and all of his family presents? No. Like, that's it. Like, there are things that are just, like for my brother at the time, he was married, he was doing well for himself, they had a house. I was struggling working 3 fucking jobs, and you stole my inheritance? Like, imagine me stealing money from my 15-year-old nephew. Imagine that. How disgusting. But this is what it is. There's nothing that could we have done something? Yeah, you could go for a forensic accounting and spend a lot of money, and the money was probably gone anyway. It was gone anyway. So, anyhow. But, no, you know what happened? My brother, typical narcissist. My brother didn't see it. My brother thought that they were wonderful, because that's what narcissistic people do. They pretend like they're wonderful, and they usually cast one person out. And I was the person that was cast out. So, for example, on Christmas, everybody would be invited to come over at 3 o'clock. I would be invited to come over at 5. And then everyone wanted to know why I was late. They would have dinner on Sunday. I wouldn't be invited. I would be working anyway, so I couldn't go. But that's not the point. And then they would say, well, she doesn't come anyway. It wasn't that I didn't come. It's that I fucking worked on Sunday from 1 to 9. So how do you want me to come for dinner? And this took, my brother and sister-in-law did not believe me. They didn't believe me. And then it was after, okay, this is what happened. My grandmother was some kind of a law in New York State. I don't know if it's every state, but if you need to be put into a home, a facility of some type, the state could take your assets to finance your staying in the home. However, if you sign your house over to your children and you live in that house for, I think it was 5 years, it was either 5 or 7 years, then that house becomes your children's house and the state can't take it. So my uncle, thinking that he was slick and savvy, had my grandmother sign her house over to him and me and my brother. So he would have 50% of it, and John and I would have 25%, which, no problem. You get your half, we get my mother's half. So we sold all the shit in the house, and all the shit that we sold, he kept the money. And like we worked it was August, it was like dreadfully hot, whatever. We worked the sale, he kept all the money. He said, well, we needed to take care of her. He didn't need the money to take care of her because my grandmother had plenty of fucking money. Okay. So they move her out of her house, and within the 5 years, the house is ours. The state can't take it. And now they move her into his basement. And in the basement, that's where she's going to live. He tells my brother that they need to pay the taxes on the house. That, like, in other words, my brother and my uncle need to cover the taxes on the house because they own the house. My brother is much smarter than my uncle, and he knew that that's not true. My grandmother was responsible for paying the taxes. But sure, my uncle wanted my brother to pay it because then he would have more money, right? It wouldn't be coming out of my grandmother's pay. So that's when my brother put his foot down. He was like, wait a minute, why am I paying the taxes on her house? No, that's not true. It's XYZ. I don't know all the legal terms. My brother does. And then that's when my uncle realized, oh, he knows what he's talking about. And we left the house that night. My grandmother moved in there, and I never spoke to my grandmother again. Not because I didn't want to speak to her, because my uncle took her phone away, and we had no way to contact her. So did we write them off? Yeah, that was it. That was it. You're not going to pull scams on me, and I'm going to hint to you what you did wrong, and he's going to say, "Oh yeah, you're right. I'm not going to steal the money." The money was already gone. I mean, he already put an extension on his house, put a pool in the backyard. I don't know for 100% that he took her money to do that, but it just seems that after my mother died, he took over. And my brother and I, being stupid and innocent and kids, didn't know any better. And that's what happened. And the funny thing is that there were family members on his side that warned my father. I'm not going to drop any names, but said to my father, "You better watch out, because when that old lady dies, he's going to steal all the money." And boy, were they right. Boy, were they right. But the point being is that you don't always have to be so nice to people, and you don't have to stand for bullshit. And if you decide to stand for bullshit, you can't expect that other people are going to catch your hints. It's either you're not in my life or you are. Not, I'm going to make an excuse every Tuesday. Just tell them, fuck you. I don't want you in my life. You're a nuisance. You're bringing my energy down. What do I need you for? My aunt used to call me fat all the time. I don't need you to call me fat. I could look in the mirror myself and call myself fat. I don't need you to do it for me. And typical. Would never do it in front of anyone else. Nobody else ever saw it. It was only when we were alone or I was on the phone with her, I would get some kind of a comment. Always. Do I need that? No. So, have I missed anything from them not being in my life? No. Anyway, long story. How do you remove blockages? It depends what the blockage is. So most people have, the blockages that they have are usually worthiness, right? It depends what it is or where you're feeling blocked. Like for me, I guess, and it comes from childhood, especially with money. I never thought that I deserved to make good money. Like I remember being in high school and I worked, my friends worked, but I always felt like my friends made more money than me or that they deserved to make more money than me. I don't know why. I guess I just didn't feel worthy. Or hearing like from my mother, "What do you think? I'm made of money? Who do you think you are? You're going to wear a $50 sweater. You're 13 years old." Like hearing that kind of stuff, I guess kind of made me feel like that. Like I wasn't worth it. And removing those blocks, like you have to figure out what the block is and then you have to reprogram it. Like I am worthy of a $50 sweater. I am worthy to have, like you got to go back to like the root of the problem. So I'm worthy to have the birthday party at the skating rink. I'm worthy to have the birthday party at the bowling alley. Like whatever it was that you couldn't have because you wasn't available at the time. And it could be legit. Like maybe my mom didn't have money to buy me a $50 sweater. But the $50 sweater at my worth, like that, it does, like that's where like it started getting programmed. I don't have money for that. It's not worth it. And then that's when I would start to feel like I expected a little from people because I felt like I just wasn't worth a lot. So you have to go back to all those different situations that you remember and reprogram them. And it takes a little bit of time, but once you start to do it, it's not so hard. Like figuring out like what's keeping me, like what kept me. You have to really think about the situation. Like, why am I working at this job that I don't want to be at? Number one, because I'm comfortable. Number two, because I know what to expect. Number three, because it's less scary than going out and finding another job where I don't know what to expect. Right? So here are the reasons why I'm staying there. Yeah, I might not be happy, but I know what I'm dealing with. I may not be thrilled. This job might suck, but I know what I'm dealing with. Whereas the unknown was more scary to me. So humans only make decisions from two places, love and fear. So if you're making the decision out of love, you would be staying at a job that you hate. You would go out and find another job that you enjoyed. But if the fear is stronger than the love, you'll make the decision out of fear, which is a lower vibration and kind of keeps you down and blocked. But it takes a little bit of time to figure out what it is that's blocking you. And that's like, you got to figure it out. A block with communication, like you don't know how to communicate with people, like you don't know how to express your feelings. I would journal, write it down. Like, what is it that you're feeling? Write it down. I feel unworthy. I feel stupid. I feel whatever it is. And then when you have it in front of you, you may be able to express it a little bit better. Brenda, in love with Eric for the next 2 days. In love with Eric for the next 2 days. You've got communication coming in. You might see one another over the next couple of days. Yeah, if it's not within the next it should be sometime this week that you're seeing each other. There is opportunity for growth, change, and transformation, and life coming into balance if you express your wants and needs around the situation. It looks pretty good. Simran, did you tell your uncle? Yes, I did. Red, general on being able to move as soon as possible. Blockages. I think you're going to be able to move because you've got negativity moving into the past, stepping into your strength and listening to your intuition. Things are moving forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. The only blockage I could see is if you're putting somebody else's needs before yours, and that's why you're not moving. Like, I need to be here to let the plumber in, whatever it is. Like, then that could be a blockage, but it looks like you are getting ready to go. And you have choices and options and a new journey on the horizon, and you're ready for it. Good. Good. No, we just kind of had it out, and then that was it. Yeah, it's messed up, but you know what? People are, when it comes to money, like, people can be disgusting. Miss Billy, is Kay still in love with me? I would say this person cares for you, but it looks as if their life has moved in a different direction as of right now, where they're exploring other options. People that have trouble expressing their, like, I have a friend of mine who's incredibly smart, and she always says that she has a hard time expressing herself, and I think she does because sometimes I don't understand her. But once you start to, like, slow down and focus on it, it kind of starts to come a little bit easier. Flying monkeys, yeah. They do. They ruin every holiday, yeah. Girl, wake up. Will I save enough money for summer for relocation to Texas in August of 2024? Yep. You could do it. If you set your mind to it, you'll be able to do it. When I confront my uncle and his family and how disrespectful, selfish, and fake they are, but I hate dealing with their drama and getting drained by it. They're not right. They're not going to admit it or change. So that's it. You just leave it at that. You're not going to admit it. You're not going to change. This is who you are. I don't want you in my life. That's it. And you walk away from it. End of story. That's it. And you know, it's like there was always a scam. There was always a scam. Like, my cousin needed a car. Like, he was in high school. My grandmother gave him her Cadillac, and he didn't want the Cadillac. So he took the Cadillac, and then he sold it, and he bought a Jeep. And like, it's like, I just felt like with them, it's like they always figured a way to get whatever they wanted, and it was like nobody gave me a Cadillac. Nobody gave me anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got something and you're not happy with that, so you just sell grandma's car and get what you want. And it's like, it was always like that. Like, if they didn't want to do something, they didn't do it, but we always had to do it. But that wasn't really my mother's fault. Like, I remember, God, I remember this. I was so pissed. My grandfather's brother was having a birthday, and it was over the summer, and they had like a lake house. And first of all, I was supposed to go to work that day, and I wanted to go to work, and then I wanted to go out with my friends. My mom was going to this party, and she didn't want me willy-nilly, when they were going to be far away. Not that far away, but far away. So she made me call in sick to go to the party. She fought with me to make me go to this party, saying that my cousins wanted to see me and so on and so forth. Anyway, I get there, and my cousins are out with their friends and don't want to know nothing of me. And I spent the entire day taking care of my youngest cousin, who was like an infant at the time. And where was I going with this story? There was a reason I was telling this story. Oh shit, I can't remember. Maybe it was just that my mother made me go. Whereas if my cousins didn't want to do something, they didn't have to go. They had to go to that because they were little kids at the time. But if they didn't want to do something, they didn't have to do it. And we always had to. Maybe that was my point. I don't remember. Hey man, just curious, why JF Gemini is in my energy? You may hear something about this person. There may be something going on with them, and you may hear something about them. Listen to him snoring. Pellic, will I pass my CA intergroup exams on May 11th, 15th, and 17th? I think you will pass them, yes. Oh, yeah. My uncle, they live in the next town over. Like maybe 2 miles from here. Amy S. and I. There should be communication that comes in, but other than that, things are looking a little bit slow. Like not much is growing or changing or transforming. It looks as if the two of you may be not be on the same page. I would express your wants and needs around this situation if you want to see things move forward. You want to hear a really funny story? When I got my car's a 2015, and before I had this Beetle, I had another blue one, but that one was a 2006. So I used to work at the grocery store, right, like my whole life, right up the street, 2 miles from here, and my aunt used to shop there. So this is so funny. I got the new car, so the new car was in the parking lot. So she didn't see my car because I didn't have it anymore. And she came in the front door and she saw me standing. I didn't see her. She saw me standing at the desk. I was talking to my friend Kristen, who was behind the desk with me, but Kristen saw her. And she was like, your aunt just came in here, saw you, and then turned around and walked out. She went out the indoor. So we went to the surveillance camera and we got it. We got the it on video and you can see her from the outside because the cameras are outside and inside. You see her come walking in the entrance, like there's that little vestibule, and then you see her like see me, and then she turns around and goes out the indoor. What a coward. What a coward. Simran, I would confront my uncle and his family. Oh, I did that one already. No, people don't change. They're not going to change. Adonis, I gotta go. I have a final. Has V seen? I now have blonde hair. Okay, let's see. Yes, I think they have seen it. Do you do it yourself? Because that's pretty impressive if you do. Girly, time frame around the next viable great job offer. It's not far off. I would say sometime before the spring ends. Hannah, general for May. For May, you have money coming in. You may be feeling ambitious and you'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. The world is at your feet. You'll walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. A Virgo and an Aquarius are around. You might be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Whatever it is, it's positive. Felicity, how will T react to me communicating that I don't want to repair the friendship because of her betrayal? I think it's a smart decision. That's just my opinion. She may be feeling hurt. She could try to like change your mind or try to talk you out of it. But I think eventually she'll just leave it alone. Oksana, what's coming up for me with love in my next relationship? You have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and good luck coming in around it. Listen to your intuition and a new journey begins. You also could have a Taurus coming in. Next relationship should have long-term commitment potential. Listen to your intuition and things move forward. Don't be afraid to explore your options and express your wants and needs around potential relationships, and things can move forward pretty quickly for you. This, I'm going to say between now and the end of the summer, you can have an established relationship. There was a super chat that I missed. Miss Billy, I did. Red. Brenda. Why don't I see it? Oh, maybe this is it. No, that's not it. I don't see the question, Simran. Can you send it again? Nicholas, when will Shelby contact me to restore our relationship? You can have communication come in within the next 2 to 3 days or 2 to 3 weeks. I'm going to say if this is somebody that you speak to frequently, within the next 2 to 3 days. If it's been a while, I would say 2 to 3 weeks. Daisha, general for the next 6 months. Listen to your intuition, and old wounds heal and move into the past. You could be planning travel. You may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Life comes into balance. Making decisions that push life forward. Perseverance pays off, and you may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Karina, didn't I answer that like at the beginning? Didn't I answer about that like one of the first people that I answered for today? Anybody remember? M&M, greetings. What is coming in for Taurus in May? Communication comes in. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation, and life comes into balance. The slow and steady wins the race. Things look a little slow. A, May General. Focusing on a side business, side project, side hustle could be bringing in more money. It also looks like teamwork is favored. Listen to your intuition, and you could have some romance heating up in the month of May. With new energy that comes in, could start a new journey if you're not with anyone right now. And success is coming in around work, school, or business. New energy coming in could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Sean, I just sent the paperwork for a job, but you need a degree. Are they going to ask to see my degree, or will my word be good enough? Okay, let's see. Are they going to ask to see the degree? I don't think they're going to ask to see the degree. Alex, General. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it will resolve itself and move into the past, and life comes into balance. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be around work, school, or business, because you might be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Spending time with a Taurus is possible. Also spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could have choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition. When life moves forward towards greener pastures, you also have an Aries around. Not bad. Okay, is there anyone here I have an answer for? Butterfly. Will and the Scorpio be back in my life? Will and the Scorpio be back in my life? I don't see that right now on the immediate horizon because there's distance between the two of you, but I would never say never to anything because things could change down the line at some point. Asmita, love guidance. New beginnings are on the horizon, but you might have to shut the door on something that's no longer serving you. Listen to your intuition, and cause for celebration comes in with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Moving forward towards greener pastures, you do have a committed relationship here if you're not in one right now, and that's something that you're looking for. Life comes into balance and begins to move forward before the end of the summer. Okay, let's see. Rhonda, is Rex going to change his mind about our connection? I don't see much changing on the immediate horizon around this situation. Simran, what was the question? That you want them to meet somebody like them? Their energy, that they're fake? But I don't see a question. Karina, is there a future with Z in me? I don't see much of a future here as of right now. Things look like it's a little stagnant. Brave Heart, can I get a love reading for the summer? You have choices and options coming in this summer. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have the opportunity to enter a committed relationship this summer with a Virgo, Libra, or a Scorpio. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon. And it could be something that happens out of the clear blue sky. Okay, I'll ask, as saw another video online, a different location, and curious of Dad's family history. Wait a minute, what's the question? Was my dad's family involved in the Project Paperclip or something similar related by a different name? Okay, let's see. That could be possible, yeah. That could be possible that they were involved in something, yep. Mel, Scorpio's next actions towards me. I'm at odds with his mother and we're currently not speaking. Communication's coming in. Communication comes in with the Magician. You have the ability to manifest balance around the situation and mutual respect. So I don't know what that's all about, but there should be communication from Scorpio. Or maybe you could find balance with the situation with the Six of Pentacles. But something positive should happen around that. Devancha, are June's true feelings and intentions for me? They don't have any intentions as of right now. Fool is in reverse, so something may get revealed around this situation that may make more sense. May think highly of you, that you're a nice person, you're down to earth, stable, kind-hearted, but it looks as if they've moved in a different direction as of right now. Zara, general reading for the week. New beginnings are on the horizon around work, school, or business. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and a wish comes true. Listen to your intuition. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel as if somebody is overstepping. Simran, what if I asked HB Aries, why do they care so much about GB Pisces now that they humiliate and disrespect him in front of others and gossip about us behind our back? Why are they so nosy? They're going to deny it. They're going to say that it's not true. And they're going to deny whatever it is that you accuse them of. They're not going to take responsibility of it. So, will I be in a love relationship this year? I think you will be, and it could be with the Scorpio. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for? Julie, when I get to go to the interview, I haven't received an email as of yet. I think you're going to get that email today. You're going tomorrow, right, for the interview? I think, yeah. I think you should probably get an email today. Maybe towards the end of the day. How would I feel after the interview today? The interview is today or it's tomorrow? I think you're going to feel good. You're going to feel grounded and stable, down to earth, happy and content. Listen to your intuition. Simran, how is HB Aries so blind to their actions? Or they just denying it because they don't want to admit it? People like them don't take responsibility. They don't think that they're doing anything wrong. It's like everybody's different, right? Things that bother me, like the things that would never bother me, bother other people, and vice versa. Here's an example. The other day, I'm on the board, right? One of the board members complained to the board, like just saying, I want to call the landscaper because I think the grass looks like shit. Number one, I would never notice that the grass looked like shit. It's just not something I pay attention to. My other neighbor who's on the board commented, well, that's because people let their dogs piss and shit on the lawn in front of our house. So of course, I think it's my fault. My dog pees there. And I'm like, well, I try to take Cyrus elsewhere, but sometimes when Avery's home, it's hard. The point being is that I would never notice where your dog pisses. I would never notice what the fucking state the lawn is in. It's just not in my frame of reference. It doesn't bother me. Because to me, if my dog pees in front of my house, I mean, if my dog pees in front of Susie's house, is it okay? If I take my dog and it pisses in front of Eric's house, is it okay? Like, whose house does my dog pee in front of? Right? Like, where is the dog going to pee? Point being is that I wouldn't notice it. It doesn't bother me. So what other people notice bothers them doesn't bother me. So I might do something like let my dog pee on the tree in front of my house. It pisses somebody off. I could be outside and somebody walks their dog and pisses on the tree. It doesn't bother them. So when these people are doing whatever it is they're doing, they don't think they're doing anything wrong. They don't think, hey, I'm an evil person. They just are who they are. And people like that are going to do it to people that allow it to be done to them. You know, just like me saying, oh, I'm sorry, my dog peed there. And somebody else would be like, well, where the fuck do you want my dog to pee? Because it's true. Where do you want my dog to pee? I've gone across the way to the field over there, and the jerk off in the house at the end has yelled at me. You don't own the fucking land. The dog can pee anywhere, right? It's common property. My point is that there are people that will get offended because your dog peed on this tree and not that tree. I'm not that person. I don't care. I truly don't care. I mean, if your dog came over and shit in front of my front door, that might upset me. But it doesn't make me right and him wrong. It doesn't make him right and me wrong. We're just different people. And my car is a mess. His car would never be a mess. He's cleaning his car all the time. We have different priorities. There are different things that are happening for us. It doesn't make either one right or wrong. But just because somebody acts a certain way, like you're not going to convince them. Just like you're not going to yell at somebody enough to make them love you more. Like you can't change or fix people to make them who you want them to be. The only thing that you can do is remove yourself from the situation. You can't say, well, you know, if you didn't chew so loud, I would like you. So stop chewing so loud. Like, they are who they are. They're not going to change that. So it's up to you to figure out, you know, yeah, but what about the mistakes that you've made? Like, what if somebody said to you, you need to be better at math, whatever it is. And you're like, yeah, but I'm just not good at math. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we all have something that somebody can criticize us about, and I'm sure that these people have their own friends that they get along with and they function well, and that's their thing. You know what I'm saying? Like you're looking at it like you don't treat me the way I want you to treat me, so you need to fix yourself. But that's not the way life works. The way life works is that if you don't like the way somebody treats you, then you have to remove yourself from the situation because you're not going to change them. It's just not going to change. It's tomorrow, yeah. Brianna, what's next in love? You should have a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship that's strong with a new journey on the horizon. If you're already with this person. If you're not with anyone, you could have a Leo coming in or a Pisces. Listen to your intuition and things move forward. And he didn't, OJ didn't think that he did anything. And he doesn't feel remorse. Yeah, I know, everybody's different. It's tomorrow. Yeah, but his actions affect others and emotionally because of his ugly words. Yeah, but it's my dog, so it is me. Because I'm the one that's in control of where the dog goes. And a lot of times I'll just take him right outside and let him pee. Because where do I got to take him? Right? Like, you got to pee on the grass. We don't have a designated area. You can't have a designated area, because if somebody has an old dog and they live all the way down there, how are you going to get that old dog all the way over there? You know what I'm saying? But Simran, you're trying to change him. You can't change him. You have to just remove him from your life. He's not going to admit he's wrong because he doesn't think he is. You're not dealing with somebody that has the capacity to say, you're right, I'm wrong about that. Like, if we both said, hey, we're going to meet at this restaurant at 5 o'clock, and I showed up at 6, right? You could say, well, here's the text message. You said you'd be here at 5. And I would say, oh, you're right, I made a mistake. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. You're not dealing with a person like that. You're dealing with somebody that's going to turn around and put it back on you, which is why I'm saying you can't change him. You have to get him out of your life. He's not going to admit that he's wrong. Bye-bye, Kay. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for? Yeah, people don't think that they're wrong. You don't have to tell anybody how ugly their character is. You just have to tell them that you don't want them in your life. You're missing the point. The point is that you can't change him. You're not going to be able to change who he is. So then just ignore them. I'm not seeing what the big problem is. If this person, if they won't leave you alone, how? They're harassing you, go to the police. I mean, if you don't want somebody in your life, there are people I don't want in my life. They're not bothering me. My uncle doesn't talk to me anymore, but it was clear. He knows what he did. Do you think right now that if I went over to my uncle's house and said to him, you need to take responsibility for what you did to me and my brother, do you think he would say, oh yeah, you're right, I'm sorry, I made a mistake? No, he'd be like, fuck you. It was my mother, it's my money, too bad for you. He's not going to admit that he's wrong, but he's not part of my life. I don't want him around me. I don't want Avery around that, and I don't want to be treated like that. So, but I don't see, like, if you haven't spoken to this person in years, then how is it bothering you? Why is it bothering you now? But you said that you don't speak to them, that you haven't spoken to him in years. Just don't answer the person. They'll go away eventually. All right. Is there anyone else here I have an answer for? Because otherwise I'm going to wrap it up and I will come back on later tonight. I think I got to everybody. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll see you this evening, maybe around 9 or so. Have a nice afternoon.